Jupiter's Legacy. After nearly a century of keeping mankind safe, the world's first generation of superheroes must look to their children to continue their legacy. Tensions rise as the young superheroes, hungry to prove their worth, struggle to live up to their parents' legendary public reputations and exacting personal standards. Ladies and gentlemen, sadly that is no more. Jupiter's Legacy Season 2 has been cancelled, but Netflix are supposedly developing Super Crooks spin-off. So this is what we got. Jupiter's Legacy will be cut short, but that doesn't mean the end of this world. After just one season, Netflix has released the cast of the superhero drama from their contracts, effectively closing the door on any additional episodes of the series. Instead, the streamer will explore Super Crooks, a spin-off that centers on the villains that populate the same storytelling universe. Since he signed on to Netflix, the Road to Millerworld adaptations have been winding and eccentric, and this time around is no different. Mark Miller suggests that the Jupiter's Legacy characters are likely to turn up again, but it won't be part of a traditional ongoing serialized TV show. Which is kinda sad, because I actually really did enjoy Jupiter's Legacy. It had some moments where I was a bit like, alright, okay, come on, move on. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed Jupiter's Legacy more than I enjoyed WandaVision, and I absolutely loved WandaVision. But again, the WandaVision is a completely different TV show. It's a completely different animal. But Netflix seemed to do that with TV shows that, even though they got a very strong fan base and a lot of people liked it, they just seem to cancel it, but they tend to keep on things which are absolutely absurdly ridiculous and rubbish. Perfect example, Santa Clarita Diet and Mindhunters. Those are some of the best TV shows Netflix has produced, in my eyes anyway. I absolutely love Santa Clarita Diet. I thought it was absolutely hilarious having Drew Barrymore as a zombie and literally killing anyone coming towards her, and they turned into zombies as well. But then you also had Mindhunter, which is just, one of the greatest TV shows ever. It's up there with The Wire, The Shield and Sons of Anarchy in my eyes, because it delves deep into the psyche of what all these serial killers were, and it was absolutely phenomenal. But getting back to Jupiter's Legacy, there are no reported viewership numbers for the first seasons of it. Netflix and other streamers rarely release such information. But unlike its fellow comic adaptations, The Umbrella Academy and Lucifer, Jupiter's Legacy was hardly a critical darling, earning just a 38% rotten rating from critics on Rotten Tomatoes. Adding insult to injury, The Hollywood Reporter's Boris Kitt says that the 8-episode season cost about $200 million to produce. For perspective, a 22-episode season of The Flash on the CW is rumoured to cost somewhere in the neighbourhood of $75 million to produce. So with The Flash, for 22 episodes, that works out to roughly $3.4 million per episode. But for Jupiter's Legacy, $200 million over 8 episodes, that's $25 million an episode. That is ridiculous amount of money. But again, no, we have seen Netflix spend so much money on things. They do have it coming in, and they've said themselves, they want, they're billions of dollars in debt, and they said, we're going to spend X amount of billions on production, so it doesn't really matter. And that's exactly what they do. I'm really proud of what the team achieved with Jupiter's Legacy, and the amazing work everyone did on that origin season, Miller said in a statement posted to his Twitter. I've been asked a lot about what we're planning next with this world, and the answer to C is what the supervillains are getting up to. I've always loved crime stories from Scorsese to Tarantino, and supervillains are always the most fun part of any superhero story. To do something exclusively focused on the villains they fight just feels incredibly fresh, as we explore what it's like to be a bad guy in the world crawling with good guys who want to put you in jail. Jupiter's Legacy is a vast and rich space with lots of characters to mine, and so I'm happy to share that our next step here is a live-action version of the Super Crooks comic I created with Francis Yu a few years back. Given where we're going next, we made the tough call of letting our incredible caster out of their show commitment as we continue to thoughtfully develop all realms of the Jupiter Legacy saga. We're confident we'll return to it later, and just want to say thank you to you guys for your continued support and to the cast and crew who made this look so great. I am sad it's going because, like I said, I did enjoy it, but fingers crossed, Super Crooks, it could be fun. You know, it could be a great little series. And when you focus on just the bad guys from a superhero show, it could be great. You know, it could actually be better than the superhero part because, well, villains always seem to have more fun. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.